So, here we are again, another episode 4. Welcome to the new station, everybody. I'm streaming live on Instagram, just to give y'all a sense of what's going on. So, let's speak my words. I had a thought in my head today, and it just came across me. It's to always be thinking about the strength of other people and the sense of other people. So this episode is basically dedicated to those who are fighting battles or trying to overcome any type of struggle. But know that you are strong. Whether it be in life, whether it be in turmoil, whether it be in relationship. And I read a passage today it's by Jacqueline Miller that I want to share with y'all. So, if you hear my words, just listen. It's called So I Am Strong. It says, I lost a piece of my heart and I never found her. I had a lot of ups and downs I went through, tough times and heartbreaks, so I am strong. I thought my life was over. I've seen things people my age couldn't explain. I wish I could take it back. All the time I made her cry, so I'm going to show her I'm better. I went through it, so I am strong. My mom and my dad made me this way. My grandmother built me, so I am strong. So with that being said, like, those words cut deep. It was like just a thought. But we go through a lot of ups and downs in life that we really don't understand why. Some people say it's karma. Some people just say it's just life. But you got to get through the tough times to get to the better times. Always succeed. Try to do everything that people say you can do. The success of oneself can be tremendously achieving. So, but as y'all can see, I'm streaming off my podcast, just giving y'all a little thought. So definitely y'all can subscribe to my podcast, text in, call in, speak whatever words y'all got to. Let me know what's on your mind tonight. But moving on, hope everybody had a wonderful day going into this weekend. So we all here for a purpose. We all here for a reason. There's a lot going on in this world. We just don't appreciate the little things that we have or the little things that are offered to us. We went through a whole year with this COVID-19, and now we're ready to go through a whole new year, and they're already saying this thing called Delta. A lot of people think it's just trying to place fear into American society today. But what's your mind? What's your thoughts on that? We can't never give in too much thought into it, and we never know what's going on. They're telling us now we went from everybody's being safe and vaccinated to now we might have to do more vaccines for a whole nother disease, a whole nother virus. So we have to come into the truth of everything that we're doing. But it's a time and a place for everything. So, like I said, I'm streaming live on my Instagram just to get y'all thoughts. So whether y'all on my Instagram and y'all commenting, just want to say hey to Instagram, everybody that's on Instagram. I see y'all jumping on, following. But there's a few things I want to hit on. So let's go back to this. It's kind of hard to build oneself. Nobody's perfect in this world, and we know that. We all have our sense of opinions on what things should be like, what our life should be like, and what those around us should act like. But we're coming into a world where it's like things are so crazy now. You got those who are living lives that they never expected, and those who are living lives that are lost. So you gotta basically come to terms with who you are. Just giving a little shout out to everybody on my Instagram real quick. Definitely showing everybody love. Everybody that's on my podcast, what's up? You know, don't want to get y'all doubters out. So like I said, y'all can call in on either one, whether it be my Instagram or my podcast. We are now streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. I mean, to those you know who are speaking on my Instagram, hey, what's going on? So any questions, topics, entertainment, y'all definitely are welcome to speak out so it can be acknowledged. No, but we're talking about a lot of lost souls, a lot of people who don't know they're lost, a lot of struggles. We're going to talk about current events, relationships. So, just in the understanding of what's going on. You know, we do a lot of things in this world. I seen a man today who is crazy how us as minorities have a lot of lost talent, which means it's these talents that we have. Like some people can sing, some people can rap, some people are good at sports, some people are good at poetry and drawings and stuff like that. So, and of course, you know, you'll hear me read, like stopping to read different poems and different thoughts on the things that I come across. I mean, so when a time in my life when I was for the streets, as you can say, out here selling drugs and stuff like that. I didn't know what it was like to be free, because even if out in these streets we're not free, you always, condemned by something, whether it be you're out here living a life of, you know, selling drugs or hustling or whatever your hustle may be. Or you just out here just living a life when you working this 9 to 5 and you're living from paycheck to paycheck. You all working for a purpose to be free. All looking for a purpose to find a better purpose within ourselves. So I came across a writing by somebody named Dirk Jones. If y'all don't know who he is, definitely look him up. He has a lot of words of inspiration. And it says, so I can be free to be me. Just know that. It says, even though I'm home now, I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm still in prison. I want to be totally free of the hold on my mind, body, and spirit. This last stint I had. I want to be outspoken so that I get my secrets out. There more help others and myself, so I can be free to be me. With freedom to speak, I want to escape the hold and release myself. Even though I am free from the shackles, I recognize that I am still not free from the grip of incarceration that sometimes lasts a lifetime. So please, let me be who I am and who I really want to be, so I can be free and free to be me. Those are some deep words right there. Like, how many of us are really free? How many of us are really content? Not just living in content, but just living in freedom. Like, we're happy with everything we do. We don't have to speak on who basically is talking about us or who got something to say about us, because we're free of all that negativity. And the positivity that we have is just like something crazy. I mean, so, you know, we just speaking out on a lot of things, you know, just commenting on tonight. I mean, so like I said, y'all always welcome to chime in. You know, this is what Kash TV is about. You know, we come to a new platform now. I mean, through the blessings. So, you know, it's been a while since I've done a Kash TV on social media. I mean, because we was going through the red tape to make sure that we can take it to the next level. So I appreciate all my supporters and everybody that stuck by me, everybody that listened in, everybody that tuned in. I mean, comment, wave, reposted, shout out, whatever. But yeah, so And we definitely wanna get a shout out to a lot of people. You know, a lot of black owned businesses have definitely invested in seeing me take the next level because they see potential. So I appreciate that. But we have to see potential within ourselves. But we're gonna hit on some other topics. Question of tonight: What positivities do you understand? Like, what things can withhold in life and relationships? You know, and a lot of things that we do is like, it's like a turmoil. You always battling. Sometimes you might not be battling your mate or your friend or your parents. Sometimes you just battle within yourself. So when does that battle stop? That's the question. We have to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. But sometimes we're pushed to the edge. To that edge of, it's just like you don't know what you want to do. You don't know where you want to go. You don't know what's the next step going to be. So, when do we stop that battle? When is the battle even worth it? A lot of people tell you they love you in life, but their actions don't show it. So what does that really mean? You know, I always reference to, the movies. Like when you go to the movies and you see a good movie, and that reference to, how love is supposed to be. It's like that fairy tale. Guy meets girl, girl meets guy. Everything goes good. The struggle comes in at the end. They always wind up together. I always reference that to stuff like, some of my favorite movies. Jason Lyrics, Love Jones, Love and Basketball. Poetic Justice. Those are some of the great movies that I love that tell that fairy tale story of how love is supposed to be. But in reality, you gotta know that's just a script. That's how it was written up. That's how somebody told their story or based it off a book. But in reality, that's not really how it is. In reality, the love doesn't always last because we don't always put in the work. We want to skip over, scene 3 and 4 just to get to the ending. Life doesn't work like that. And some of us have to realize that, like, life just doesn't work with, us basically doing things like that. And a lot of people say I speak the truth, but in realization, I'm just speaking my thoughts. These are just my opinions. So, definitely gotta have your opinion on how things are going. But yeah, so we try to live these fairy tale movie lives, but what is it really for? Do we really get to that end point? I've been in a lot of up and down relationships in my life, and I only can speak by my experience. Sometimes a good guy doesn't always get the girl. Sometimes a good girl don't always get the guy. Some people are not meant to be in that sense. But never give up. Always keep trying, because it's always out there. We're a human race is built for the need of love, the need of companionship. Everybody wants that fairy tale thing, that white picket fence and the perfect mate. But what is perfect? So first of all, you have to find out what is good for you before you can know what's good for another person. You can't be the best for another person unless you're good for yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to sign out. See y'all on the next episode. Hopefully we have more interaction. If y'all wasn't there for the short clip last night, y'all missed out on facts and on food and facts. It definitely was a low lit show for a hot second. So we'll definitely tune into y'all next time. See y'all then. Always remember, keep your head up, stay positive, and live forward. And always remember, everything that you do, no matter whether it's good or bad, it counts. No matter the age, the time, or where you're at. Alright, y'all. Peace.